Welcome, everyone, to my book and build presented by me, Bethany Frazier. Today's selection is The Last Stop on Market Street by Matt de la Pena. This is one of my personal favorite stories, and I have paired it today with the AASL standard, Include and Share, where learners exhibit empathy with and tolerance for diverse ideas by contributing to discussions in which multiple viewpoints on a topic are expressed. It is one of my favorites because of the beautiful illustrations that has earned it a Caldecott Medal in 2016, and the story itself by author Matt de la Pena has won in the same year the John Newbery Medal Award. So it is a wonderful story, and I hope you enjoy it. So, a little bit about the story of Last Stop on Market Street. So, this little boy, CJ, and his grandma ride the bus after church on Sundays all the time. On this particular day, CJ wonders why he has to ride the bus and why he doesn't have certain things like his friend or certain things on the bus that others might have. Grandma helps CJ see the beauty around him and in the things he does have and the beautiful blessings surrounding him in this world. By the end of the story, CJ seems to have gained a new perspective and appreciation for the world around him. So, in our build activity, the illustrations show many people on the bus holding very personal items. So, one of the things that I would ask you guys, if you were on that bus, what item would you be holding? Students will then create an image or a representation that represents something meaningful to them. Some of the materials that I used for this build activity was I found a bus template that took from Pinterest and Teachers Pay Teachers. And I used colors. You might use markers, matte pencils, whatever colorful items you have, scissors, glue, Mod Podge, tape, paints, if you have that in your library, a camera, and a colored printer. So there's when I was thinking about this build activity, there is a variety of ways in which this activity can be done. Students can choose to draw the item itself and cut it out. With access to a colored printer, the librarian could then snap a photo and print it for the student. I could also see students bringing in a picture holding the item and sharing why they chose that item and its importance to them. So it kind of reminds me of when I was in elementary school, a show and tell activity, but taking it to the next level by including that creation item. So in my process, one of the things that I did was, of course, I thought about this bus and I thought about finding a bus template. So I found the bus template, and then in my school, we are getting ready for the end of the year. So all I had right now on hand was colors, but I used that to decorate and cut out the bus. I found my item and it was a photograph of me, you'll see in a minute. And I took it and cut it out and I glued it onto the bus. So that is kind of the making process for this activity. I will now show you the final product. This was my product of me holding my son because he represents kind of my world right now and answers the question what I would find important and what I would probably be holding if I were on a bus because he's still kind of small. He's 2 now, but in this picture, he's a little smaller. So, in thinking about the future in my library, I could use it as a back to school getting to know you and discussion on respecting various viewpoints. I could see this as a bulletin board or a display of some kind along the hallway leading up to the library with all the little buses and student pictures with their items and maybe even adding a writing piece as an extension about what they chose and why, as well as being able to share it. So I think this activity has um, various uses depending on what you would be using in your library. Thank you.